So welcome to Tarmac. Today we've got our first drive or first impressions of the new MG ZS Hybrid Plus. It sits somewhere between the MG3 and the MG HS, but now it's totally more refined, totally modernized, and also comes with just a hybrid powertrain rather than an EV powertrain as well.
So that is actually one of a number of changes with this new model. So firstly, as you'll see from the video, that it looks completely different to the previous generation car, and in fact more aligned with the MG3 and the MG HS, more sort of with that family of looks. And then the other big deal is they've dropped the EV completely, whereas the ZS EV was quite a popular choice as an affordable electric vehicle for people, but they replaced it with this, the Hybrid Plus model, same powertrain as the MG3 Hybrid Plus as well.
Yeah, so really trying to make the family, well, a lot more family-like. So very much design cue, the engine or powertrain, and also just in drive feel as well.
We are in the Essence model, which is the top spec car, and it does come loaded with quite a few goodies. So the seat that Dave is sitting on there is electronically adjustable. You've got a dual sunroof overhead, quite nice for a sunny day like today. And we've also got the white leather interior option, the white interior option there. So all of the seats and the sort of highlights in the dashboard and everything are in white rather than the black, and makes for, I think, a good interior choice.
Yeah, it's very bright, very light. On the matter of colors as well, we are driving what in New Zealand calls Brighton blue, but in the UK calls Battersea blue, which coming from the UK, I know Battersea is all about a dog's home, so I'm kind of pleased that they've gone with Brighton, which is a lot more palatable, I would say. But there's also an emerald green, which is a cool color. Yeah. There's a Dover white, so also, you know, really harping back to its 1924 100-year MG-ness.
And it is a big year for MG. This is the fourth new car they've put out in this year. You know, there was the HS, there was the 3, the Cyberster, and now the ZS. So they really have made this a special year for all of their products, frankly. And next year there is going to be a smaller electric crossover coming to sit alongside the MG4, and that will replace essentially what the ZS EV used to offer to people.
From a seating position, it's quite high. I'll just give you, but it does give you that lofty position, which is probably what you want from a sort of an SUV, even a smallish SUV. And also just, yeah, all around not a bad feeling drivable car. There's plenty of room for 4, maybe 5 people. It drives very much like a towny or city dwelling SUV, and also it's very, very good when it comes to efficiency. So we'll see if we can put up the numbers in a while, but even on the motorway in cruise control, it drops the revs down to 0. So it really is working on that hybrid powertrain, and also one touch for your adaptive cruise control, which was really good.
I think an even bigger improvement, though, above all of those things, is in the technology. They've really upgraded the infotainment screen, the graphics, the interaction with it. Same thing with the driver instrument cluster there. All new graphics, very high definition. The speed as well at which they work the systems has been, you know, taken to another step from the previous generation ZS. So in those parts where you interact with the car a lot, they have really made it a point to improve.
They really have, and the safety systems are there. It does tend to let you know when you're going over the speed limit quite a lot, but the actual driver monitoring system is really good. It's not very intrusive at all.
There are also 3 driving modes. There's an Eco, a Normal, and a Sport, and then you also get 3 different levels of regenerative braking. So there is some ability there to make your driving even more fuel efficient.
Just unfortunately, you have to set that up before. There's no sort of paddles or easy shortcuts for there, although you do have 2 shortcuts, left and right, on the steering wheel. You can actually set them up for different levels of driving experience. But on the whole, pretty much a thumbs up.